So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting...
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Raul. He has a look up. It's run loose here. Looking to go deep.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Quarter of an hour played. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Eto'o.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution.
Decent chance! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Messi. Oh, they can break here. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o is on his own. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And here's Mbappe. And it's Wirtz. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well played. Beckham. He's found a way past. Now that is a hefty challenge. Szoboszlai. He's going for goal! Oh, belter! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Szoboszlai demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Lovely feet. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a promising position. Somerslide! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Eto. And it's Messi. Ah, that's a fine interception. Now it's Mbappe. Pull it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Milan have reclaimed it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great vision. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Mbappe. Dunk. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Stood up well to him there. No, it's come to nothing. Forwards and with intent. And it's Wirtz. Rodri.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Great ball if he can get there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now there's a fine ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Looking for the run. Now the ball in. Kante charging forward, the ball at his feet. Barcelona are coasting towards victory. Ambitious ball here. Oh, super ball! It's Eto! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Caught offside that time. Raul. Milan looking to pass their way through. Nicely weighted ball. Eto!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Dunk gets across. And that is that. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Szoboszlai picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Outside this stadium.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's managed to get rid. He's having a go! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Raul goes for goal!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Probing pass. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, it's come loose. He's a sharp little ball here. So it is still 0-0. That is good alertness. And here's Bergkamp. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Japan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try...
Szoboszlai! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Conte. Now it's Wirtz. And here's Mbappe, and the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Raul. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cleared without complication. Threads one in. No, he's just misjudged that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That is ended up in no man's land. And that interception was... And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been...
Has a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Beckenbauer. Oh, good read. And it's Bergkamp, and he's worked it through. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Gets his head on it! He's scored! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
He has found the way through. And this is Berg. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Shot a goal! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Courtois will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Conte. Kupchu. That's a lovely, neat pass. That ball looks a good one. And this is Raul. He's picked his way through. Engages and forces him off the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Conte is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Added minutes has been indicated.
That's been cut out, well played. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Now it's Raul. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's tried one! Oh, the keeper's equal to it. It's their second corner of the game. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Hello, everybody.
Right card.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's made its way to him. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross from Robertson. Beckenbauer clears it away, and goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That pass isn't the best. Law. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Hernes. Rummenigge. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's there to retrieve it. And this is Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard unable to make it happen for all his good Law! That comes as a mighty relief. Fabio were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Is there, and the shot! Really well taken goal. Gremio are back in business. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Beckenbauer gets it away. Gremio are looking to go forward now. He's on it, tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And he's picked out the run. He's got away. Takes a shot. Big moment. Massive goal.
Boom. There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's...
Shoots! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Has a look and plays it forward. Vitz. Always onto this. Law face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Law is on his own. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable.
It's Perez! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi is standing over this one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Messi! Messi! From another planet! A finish right from the top draw. And the lead is extended still further. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Substitutions taking place.
Now he's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Van Belten. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Isco. Park Ji-sung making good progress on the right-hand side. Park Ji-sung. Robertson gets in to thwart him. Perez looking understandably energised after his goal. Nicely weighted ball. And they've got a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Vitz.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
He is through here. Look at the space. And the shot! And it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched. Isco! He's put his foot right through that one. Robertson. Wirtz. Cafu spots it. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated.
There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
He's going for goal! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's shifting through the gears here. Shot could be on. Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Szoboszlai with the short one.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better
Crossed in
outcome.
again. No, that's not going to find its target. Corner number 2 then. He's got away, and they're quick to get it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's forced to go back. Van Bouten getting this one clear. It's a good spell of possession, this. Szoboszlai unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Ronaldinho.
Such good technique.
He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the...
Oh, terrible! Mbappe! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's cut it out. Mateus, a player who needs no introduction. That's a cute ball. That has not gone well.
There will be 3
Cafu.
minutes added time.
Beckenbauer. Now it's Musiala. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. He gets big. He's beaten the keeper. He's got a goal. And right on half-time, that is telling. Hoeneß duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And we've reached half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. Here we go again then. Nice looking ball. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Raul. Threads one in. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Hoeneß is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the shot! They want to be quick to it. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Corner number 3 coming up. Beckenbauer is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. This looks promising. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tries to pass it through. Picked out brilliant. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Might be danger. Chance for a shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up.
And the finish! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Barcelona given another corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. And this is Ronaldinho. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No way through. Szoboszlai. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Struck first time. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Szoboszlai really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Can he get on the end of this? Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Moved on forwards. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Valverde. Robertson charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Szoboszlai. Law, he's free, he has got space. Ronaldinho, Law, and he shoots! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And there's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Hazard picks it up out wide. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is a brilliant interception. Spread out to the left, and it's Valverde. Valverde! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class! The second half off to a spectacular start. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done...
There's the shot! Oh, just over.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Searching pass he's played there. Hazard. Rafinha. Barcelona are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from under.
Tries a shot! And it's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Valverde. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Fabio. Hazard. And he's on a charge. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Hazard. He shifted it to the flank. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ronaldinho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Takes a shot! And that would have won it.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up. And he's got the beating of his man. Decent chance! And it's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Lovely feet. Szoboszlai. He won't be happy with that one. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nakata. It's a pretty loose pass. Robertson. Vitinha. Hakimi. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Here's Vitinha. And he's decided to go for it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
DiMarco going full steam ahead down the left flank. Hangs one in. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And here's Mbappe. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Vitinha. Now it's Lewandowski. It's a searching pass. And he's intervened well there. Conte. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. That's a nicely shaped ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's shifting through the gears here. DiMarco puts them all in. And he's taking no chances there. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Nakata. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Szoboszlai. He's one-on-one! Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's there! The second half off to a spectacular start! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish. And he's let fly! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And this is Del Piero. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Busquets can so cleverly bypass the press. Del Piero. Can he get on the end of this? Del Piero. Can he finish? Busquets. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. And here's Ronaldinho. Corner. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's running through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Just 5 minutes left.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The electric Christian Pulisic is one of the most exciting attacking midfielders who has searing pace and trickery that will scare any defender and many defences. He could do with a better final product at times, but he's very unselfish. He's a real team player and he's making great strides.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be just about within shooting range. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. Oh, look at that. He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Nakata. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. Wits. He's shifting through the gears here. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Owen. Owen! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Wits. Can he get it through? Oh. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front. And Owen! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
No, that's been intercepted. And this is Owen. Oh, good take and a good Wits! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cannavaro. Couldn't squeeze it through. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, they could be caught out here. Can he get on the end of this? Nakata goes looking wide. And that's another good win of the ball. Short changes him with that pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And he plays one through. And he's in on goal! Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And that was very necessary. Forlan.
That's going in strongly.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Owen. And Owen! He's missed, but not by that far.
Owen certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now, can they get him away? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Big chance, corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bale with the short one. Hakimi takes a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And there's the shot! Ronaldinho, the man we've all come to watch. Wirtz. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Nicely shaped ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Del Piero gets into some space. And here's Del Piero. And here's Del Piero. Takes the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And that is out of play. Looking to play him in. Played into space out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Azar. No way through there. Del Piero. Great defending, strong and determined. Busquets. And the pass is intercepted. Conte, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's picked his way through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Wirtz. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Conte! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Konate is there to clear. Ronaldinho. Pulisic was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Wirtz claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he's...